Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing another TBR video. So we will be choosing my March TBR again with the TBR jar. I really enjoy filming these videos and it seems like you guys enjoy watching them. So we are going to be doing that again this month. You may see some books that look familiar from last month's, like Quicksilver and where is it at? Project Hail Mary. I will be doing a January reading wrap up so you guys can see there, but there's still another week left in February right now, but there's just no way that I'm gonna get to them. I wish I would have had time to get to them, but we'll get to them at some point. They're back on the TBR cart. I did change some of the books that were on here because, as you guys saw in the last one, I put some of them back because they were more summary reads and I wanted to save them for the summertime. So then I was like, why are they on my cart? So switch them out. So all of these I can choose from now. I don't think there's really any of them that I want to read more so in the summertime. So free reign on this TBR cart. There's nothing on the back side. I think I need to get a bigger one because I can't really fit all of them on the back. Anyways, with that being said, we're gonna be doing 5 prompts again. If you guys haven't watched any of my TBR videos, we will pick 5 prompts from this jar and then we're gonna pick a book that correlates best with the prompts that we pull. So let's just shake this up. I'm not gonna do it as vigorously that I did last time because that was ridiculous. I did not pull or add any prompts since last time, so they're all the same. I didn't put back the prompts that we pulled from last month. I just went ahead and tossed them. So we're just gonna go till we get kind of low, and then hopefully you guys, if you guys have any prompt ideas, please leave them in the comments down below of any TBR video that I film, because I would just love to incorporate you guys in my videos, and I would love for some new prompts. Leave them in the comments down below, but with all that being said, let's pick prompt number 1. They're all stuck together. I should have unstuck them before I started this, but anyways, same thing as last time. You guys can read it first. I think that's correct. Oh gosh. A book that was a contender on previous prompt. Okay, let's save this one for the next prompt number 2, because you can't do that on the first one, because obviously I haven't pulled one yet. So let's do number 1. That's actually such a fun one. I think I got that one from one of Emmy Reed's TBRs and I was like, that seems super cool. So I added it to mine. Here's the actual first prompt. I hope. I don't think I have any more that were like the other one. Read a book that reflects the current weather. It is very cloudy outside and it looks like it's about to rain. So my mind immediately goes to The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, because look at this, it's rainy, dark, dreary. But this, you guys have no idea how conflicted I am of adding this to my March TBR when I did not finish my February TBR, because this book is huge. Well, Wild Dark Shore. I can't remember if this one. Okay, this one might be a contender. This one says, Dominic Salt and his 3 children are tear-cakers. Tear-cakers? You guys. Why can't I speak ever? Oh my gosh. Tear-cake. I'm gonna go insane. We're on the first prompt and I can't. You guys, I am not doing this on purpose. What is wrong with me? Caretakers of Shearwater, a tiny island not far from Antarctica. Home to the world's largest seed bank, Shearwater was once full of researchers, but with the sea levels rising, the salts are now its final inhabitants, until during the worst storm the island has ever seen, a woman mysteriously washes ashore. So this one has a storm. I just feel like this one fits the prompt better. You know what I just realized? This is the book that I called it Charlotte in the last video. So maybe it's just this book that makes me not speak. I don't know. I feel like this other one fits the prompt better, even though I would rather put that one on my TBR because it's shorter. First book we are picking is Kristen Hanna, The Nightingale. The second book that we will be picking, because we're going back to the first prompt we drew, which was a book that was a contender on the previous prompt, Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey. Hopefully that's how you say it. Well, that was easy-ish. Why was I debating so hard? Either way, both of these books were going to be on our TBR because these were the only 2 books that were contenders for that prompt. Cool. I'm actually really excited about these. I'm just intimidated by the size of this book and the fact that I've been reading really slow lately, so hopefully that one won't take me 2 weeks to read. Moving along, we are already on to prompt number 3. My nose itches and I can't itch it right now because my hand is in the prompt jar. Okay. Prompt number 3. A book whose page count ends with a 3. If you guys are wondering why I picked 3, that's my favorite number. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go through all these and pick the books that end with the 3, and I will be right back. All right, guys, that took a minute, but out of all of these books, we have 4 of them actually ended in a number 3. I just went off the very last numbered page, unless they had like a reader's guide at the end with questions. I didn't count that. First off, we have Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling, and I have had this book for so long. This book is about a princess named Elowyn who was taken away from her dragons, I believe, by her father when she was really young, and she's pretty much just on this quest to get her dragons back, and she ends up establishing her own kingdom. She ends up forming an alliance with, I can't remember, Commander of Veravith, the most feared and dangerous man in all of the kingdoms of Ravarin. If you guys have been following me, you know I absolutely love dragons, and this cover is absolutely gorgeous. Contender number 1. Contender number 2 is my book of the month pick, I believe from January. Yeah, this is Lost Lambs by Madeline Cash. This one seems like a very messy book. This one is about a family. The mom and the dad have an open marriage, and then their daughters, like one of them's dating one that's older, the other one, both of them are going through their own crisis at the moment, and there's this billionaire that comes into their town, and one of the daughters ends up finding like this mysterious, what is it called, storage container? Yeah, an old shipping container, and it pretty much just cracks open this whole criminal conspiracy that's going on throughout their town, and it puts their entire family in danger. So it sounds very interesting. And if you look at this cover in the title of it, you wouldn't think that it's anything like that. This just seems super interesting to me. I feel like all of these books are such good contenders. I don't know how I'm gonna pick because I can't pick anything ever. Number 3, I absolutely love this book, so it would definitely be a reread, but it's a part of a series and I need to finish the series, and it's been a while since I've read this one, so I want to reread it before I jump in to the next one, and that is Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. This book, 5 stars. I love this book. I think about it time to time. And it's funny, I was just thinking about today that I was in the mood to read this. This next one, if you guys watched my last TBR video, you know this one is the one that I really, really wanted to read, and I didn't get a prompt for it. But guess what? It fits this time. This is Heir of Broken Fate by Mads Rafferty. This book follows our female main character, I forgot her name, Delilah Covington. She lives in this world where fae are pretty much extinct. They are non-existent, and her human realm, basically her father is very abusive. He's just not a good king overall to his people. He doesn't take care of them. He doesn't take care of his daughter, and everybody is just miserable in this world. And Delilah actually stumbles upon the truth that fae do exist, so she is on a quest to run away from her home into the Faelands to just try and save her people, to try and convince the fae to come back into the human realm and just save her people from her father. She ends up meeting one of the fae kings, and I think they form some sort of alliance. His name is Nox. Yeah, okay, so caught in a web of lies and riddles, Delilah's only chance at hope is Nox, one of the irritating yet frustratingly charming fae kings. Together, they'll need to unravel the many mysteries to bring freedom to both their oppressed people or damn them all. So it sounds like both realms are in shambles. I don't know. This book just sounds so dang good. All of them do. I think I'm most torn between these 2. You guys, I think I'm just gonna pick this one, just so that way we can ensure we have some sort of fantasy on our TBR, because I don't know where the next 2 prompts are gonna go, and so far we don't have a fantasy on there. So this is going to be pick number 3, even though I am really torn about Magnolia Parks. Prompt number 4. A book that intimidates you. The TBR gods want me to suffer this month? I would say this one, because this one's like one of the only ones that really intimidates me on this cart. I mean, The Great Alone does, but I really don't want to put 2 chonkers of a book on my TBR, because I will probably spend the whole month reading those 2 books, and that is it. I feel like this one intimidates me. Glint, because this series is massive, and I've read this book. And I don't love the first book. I really loved the second one. This one I just did not enjoy because of the things that happen in it. So yeah, we have this one. I don't know. I just feel like these are pretty much the 2 that intimidate me the most. So we have Kristen Hanna, The Great Alone. This one is about a father who I believe was in Vietnam War. He was in the Vietnam War and he comes back and he has massive trauma, PTSD. So he packs up his family and moves them to Alaska, and then I think it's pretty much the mom and the daughter trying to survive the Alaska winters in the isolation that they experience, living so far away from everybody. I feel like I'm gonna have to go with Glint because this one I think is just too much for me to think about with my TBR that we have going on over here. All right, last prompt is read the book with the most intriguing first sentence. Okay. There was once a princess born in a crisp winter night. No. I don't think I'm gonna go through absolutely every single book that's on my TBR. I think I'm just gonna pick a couple and then see which one jumps out to me because I think we would be here for a while. He'll be here soon. He's never late. Okay, that's probably not one. Let's see, here's a Frida book. If I leave this house, it will be in handcuffs. That one's pretty good, we'll keep that one. This one is another one that I got a little while ago, but I just didn't have it on the cart last time, I don't believe. This is The Best Worst Thing by Lauren Oakey. So, Gabe said, tell them what's next. Okay, probably not. Stolen Midnight by Catherine Quinn. When the clock chimed midnight on an Aurelian's 18th birthday, a remarkable and utterly beguiling event would occur. Yes? Okay, let's do 2 more and then we'll call it good. Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. Can you hear that? Why not just try Magnolia Parks? Because I really actually want to read this. I like this. All right, I think we're gonna stop there. I think none of the books that I've picked up comes close to the first sentence of this one besides the Stolen Midnights one, but that one's kind of like telling you something's gonna happen, not I'm gonna leave this house in handcuffs. I think this is going to be a great addition to our TBR because I feel like Frida's books are so easy to get into and they're so quick that it's gonna be good to break up this TBR that's over here. So yeah, I think book number 5 and the final book on our March TBR is going to be The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Let us go through the TBR. Book number 1 is going to be Kristen Hanna, The Nightingale. Then we have The Wild Dark Short by Charlotte McConaughey. I hope that's how you say it. Heir of Broken Fate by Mads Rafferty. Glint by Raven Kennedy. And The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Alright guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I am going to get rid of all the prompts that I pulled. I'm going to put back a book that was a contender from the previous prompt because I feel like that could go with any of them and that was pretty fun. So I'm going to put that one back in here. This is going to sit back here until next month. But yeah, if you guys are interested in what books that I read from last month's TBR, be sure to stay tuned for my next video because that's going to be my January-February reading wrap-up. Please let me know in the comments down below what is on your March TBR. I'm very excited to see what you guys are excited for. With all that being said, that is going to be it for me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I really hope to see you in the next one. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope you read some good books, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.